Hello and welcome to the first meeting of the Web Accessibility Initiative. You have with you Jean-François Abramatique, the World Wide Web Consortium Chairman, and you have Daniel Dardaillet and Jim Miller, who have put in a lot of work to make this happen, so you don't really need me, but I'm taking an opportunity to send this short message just to say where I see the Web Accessibility Initiative fitting in to the context of the World Wide Web. The web was conceived as a sea of information in which we could all live, work and play, which would allow us to understand each other better across the planet. And indeed, it is showing the promise of being, if you like, an equalizer between all those people who have access to this sea of knowledge. But then, at the same time, it's threatening to be a divider between those who do have easy access to the web and those who have no access or have difficulty in accessing it. Now, for the very large proportion of the world's population who have some sort of disability, or for that matter, who have a different mother tongue to the information they're reading, or who are illiterate, the difference between ease of access and difficulty in access can be simply the way the protocols, the data formats have been designed. So that is one part of this initiative. Let me give you an example. HTML, the hypertext markup language, is designed in such a way that the structure and the content of the information can be specified separately from the style, the presentation, which is used to actually transmit the information to a person who's perceiving it. And this separation allows the style to be changed, for example, for somebody who would like larger fonts or would prefer to perceive the information through a speech synthesizer. Now, whether it's easy or difficult to make those changes depends very much on the particular details of the HTML specification. Whether this works in practice also depends on whether the possibility of doing this is clear to the people who are building the tools to create content and the people who are creating content. So this initiative contains protocol design and tool design, and also the production of guidelines for content creators. And then a fourth part of the initiative, which is also very important, is actually research into new technology to allow people with disabilities to access information, both perceiving information and also putting information into the web. Through this initiative, by looking at these issues, we will in general be able to separate the essential information, which is the web, and the particular way in which it's perceived by particular people. And this is important because, after all, we do separate our feeling of the worth, the essential worth of a human being, from the particular set of skills, the particular set of senses they might have, which allows them to communicate and to perceive information. So for me, this initiative is very important. It's core to the spirit of the web, to our belief in essential human dignity. And so I congratulate you, all of you here. I'd like to thank very much Mike Paciello and the Yuri Rubinsky Insight Foundation for all the effort and initiatives they've taken. I wish you all a very constructive collaboration and much success.